A year of silence became the only language we shared. I live in a house with my husband and my son, but I have not spoken to either of them for one full year as of today. 365 days. I know because I circled the date this morning like it was an anniversary. A whole year of cooking, cleaning, sleeping, existing beside two other human beings without saying a single word. It all started over something stupid, embarrassingly stupid now that I look back. My son, Evan, was 17 at the time and got caught vaping in the school bathroom. The principal called me at work, and I had to leave early to get him. When we got home, my husband, Tom, was already there because he works remote doing cybersecurity. I told him what happened. He shrugged. Boys will be boys. I did worse at that age. Something inside me cracked. I told him he was a lousy parent. He told me I was overreacting. Evan stood there smirking like it was all hilarious. Then Tom said the sentence that detonated the bomb. Maybe if you spent less time policing Evan and more time making this house feel like a home, he wouldn't be acting out. That was it. I turned, walked upstairs into the guest room, closed the door, and I decided I was done talking. No yelling, no dramatic monologue, just silence. A clean break. The first week was the hardest. Tom knocked on the guest room door constantly. What is your problem? Can we talk? This is ridiculous. I said nothing. Evan tried once. Sorry, Mom, but it sounded robotic, rehearsed, like he just wanted to get back to his Xbox. I stayed quiet. Tom slipped handwritten notes under the door, long ones, lecturing me about maturity, communication, marriage. I tore each one up and left the shredded pieces on the kitchen counter like a little snowdrift of resentment. By week 2, Tom stopped trying. He started doing his own laundry, cooking his own meals. Evan followed suit. The house became a strange clockwork system. 3 separate grocery bags, 3 separate laundry days, 3 adults orbiting around each other without touching. I cooked at 5 p.m. They waited until 6 p.m. I watched TV from 7 to 8. Tom took the living room from 8 to 10. Evan stayed in his room, yelling at strangers through a headset. We communicated only through a notepad on the fridge. Need paper towels? Bought. Evan needs $20 for school. Left on counter. It worked. That's the part that scared me. By month 3, silence wasn't awkward. It was normal. Comfortable even. Tom's mom called once and he told her I wasn't feeling well. I heard him from upstairs. She wants to talk to her, she said. She's asleep, he lied. I never understood why he protected me then. Month 4, Evan turned 18. I bought him a supermarket cake and left it on the table with a card that said happy birthday. Didn't light candles, didn't sing, just left it. When I came back downstairs, half the cake was gone and the card was in the trash, unopened. Month 5, Tom's father died. His sister called and I answered by accident. She told me, voice shaking. I wrote, Tom, your dad passed. Slipped it under his door. 10 minutes later, he came out, eyes red, grabbed a bag and left for 4 days. When he returned, he moved through the house like a ghost. Quiet, polite, avoiding my eyes. Month 7, the water heater died. Freezing cold shower at 6 a.m. I rushed downstairs, but Tom was already on the phone with a repairman. He handled the whole thing. Left the $642 receipt on the counter like proof that he was still being responsible for something. Month 9, Evan graduated high school. I went, sat 3 rows behind Tom. We both clapped at Evan's name. Evan tried to pull us together for a photo, one arm around each of us. But when the picture was taken, we walked to separate cars and drove home separately, even though we live under one roof. Month 11, I got sick. Some violent flu that kept me in bed for a week. Every morning, I woke up to a tray outside the guest room door. Soup, crackers, orange juice. No knocking, no words, just the tray. I ate it, set it back out. He picked it up, and that was the closest thing to communication we'd had in almost a year. Today marks day 365, a whole year of silence, a whole year of stubbornness, a whole year of 3 people living in the same house but entirely separate lives. Sometimes I wonder if I'm waiting for them to apologize, or if I'm waiting to forgive myself.